Hi everyone, Kristen Brockman here, your trusted DFW realtor. And today I want to briefly discuss something that I go into great detail with my clients about before they start the home buying process. And it's so important that we do this before because it's really important for my clients to know the expectations, maybe some upfront costs that they're going to be responsible for. Um, the how the process goes. And even if this is not your first time buying, things have probably changed since you purchased your first home. So it's really important to go over this material again before you start the process. So we go over this home buyer's guide, um, and I'm just going to briefly discuss it with you. It's going to be available for you to download in the description, but I'd love for you to set an appointment with me so we can go over it together. And again, I'm not going to push you or my clients or anybody else into buying a home because it's a major financial decision. But let's discuss it. So we go over the timeline. This is obviously a shortened timeline. There's a lot more to the process than this, but these are the major steps. The rest of it, I kind of hold your hand and guide you through the rest of the process, but these are the big ones that you need to know about. Some homebuyer expenses. So we discussed these, what they are, what's negotiable, what's not negotiable, how much they could cost. So we talk about all of that because it's really important to know that there are some upfront costs. Even if you have a zero down program, if you get a home inspection, you're going to have to pay for that home inspection. So it's really important to know that there are some upfront costs when purchasing a home. I give you some of my trusted lenders, and then we also discuss closing costs. So remember, there's a difference between your down payment and your closing cost. Your closing costs are where everybody else gets paid. Your down payment is the down payment on your loan. So that's completely different than closing costs. And so far this year, I've had all of my buyers get their closing costs covered through negotiations. But I can't say that's going to happen every time, but it has happened so far with every transaction I've had this year. So we talk about, again, what's negotiable, what's not negotiable, and kind of some of the cost involved with that. And then again, I'm not trying to talk anybody out of renting. I think renting is a great option. But if you're a long term renter, you are definitely paying someone else's mortgage. So you're paying a mortgage, it's just not your own. Um, and you don't get the tax benefits, you don't get the equity, you don't get any of that. Yes, there are some responsibilities to owning a home, but I buy my home buyers, all of my home buyers, a home warranty. So that gives you a little peace of mind when you move into your first house. And if something goes wrong, you have your home warranty to cover it. So that is quick and easy, but definitely when I meet with my clients, it depends on the client. Sometimes it's 45 minutes, sometimes it's an hour and a half. It depends on you. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I like to respect people's time. But if you need more time, I will give you more time. But if you need a quick 30, 45 minutes, we can do that too. So feel free to download it in the description, reach out to me, set an appointment, and let's discuss it. And I hope you have a great day. Take care.